Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. The Dallas Cowboys are making headlines yet again, and this time, it's all about a potential blockbuster move that could shake up the NFL. The latest reports suggest that the Cowboys are seriously considering making a push for Trey Hendrickson, the Cincinnati Bengals star pass rusher. This news has sent shockwaves through the league, and for good reason. Hendrickson is one of the premier defensive ends in the game today, and adding him to the Cowboys' defense could take Dallas to a whole new level. This potential move comes at a crucial time for the Cowboys, who are looking to strengthen their defense after another disappointing playoff exit. For years, Dallas has been known for its high-powered offense, but when it comes to the other side of the ball, there have been some inconsistencies. While Micah Parsons is undoubtedly one of the best defensive players in the league, pairing him with a dominant edge rusher like Hendrickson could create one of the most fearsome pass-rushing duos in the NFL. Let's take a moment to talk about what makes Trey Hendrickson such a special player. Since entering the league, Hendrickson has developed into a top-tier pass rusher, and his production speaks for itself. Last season, he recorded double-digit sacks yet again, proving that he's not just a one-year wonder. His ability to disrupt opposing quarterbacks, force fumbles, and make game-changing plays is exactly what the Cowboys need. Pairing him with Parsons would allow Dallas to create more pressure up front, which would take some of the burden off their secondary. So how realistic is this move? Well, according to multiple reports, the Bengals are open to listening to trade offers for Hendrickson. Cincinnati is in a tricky situation financially, with big contracts to manage and other key players they need to pay. While Hendrickson is an elite talent, the Bengals may be looking to move him in order to create cap space and potentially acquire more draft capital. This is where the Cowboys could step in and make an aggressive push. One of the biggest questions surrounding this potential move is the cost. What would the Cowboys have to give up to land Hendrickson? If the Bengals are indeed open to trading him, they will likely be looking for significant compensation. A trade for a player of Hendrickson's caliber could cost Dallas a second-round pick, possibly more, depending on the market. The Cowboys would also need to consider how they would fit his contract into their current salary cap situation. Financially, the Cowboys do have some flexibility, but they would need to make some moves to accommodate Hendrickson's contract. One option could be restructuring existing deals or potentially moving on from a high-priced veteran. Jerry Jones has never been shy about making big moves, and if he believes Hendrickson is the missing piece, he might be willing to make the necessary financial adjustments to bring him in. Another important factor to consider is how Hendrickson would fit into Dan Quinn's defensive scheme. Quinn has done an excellent job of maximizing talent, and adding a player like Hendrickson would give him even more tools to work with. Quinn's defense is built around speed and aggression, and Hendrickson's skill set aligns perfectly with that philosophy. He has the ability to play both as a stand-up rusher and with his hand in the dirt, giving the Cowboys versatility in their pass-rushing attack. Cowboys fans have been vocal about their desire to see the team go all in on improving the defense, and this move would certainly signal that the front office is serious about winning now. Dallas has been on the cusp of making a deep playoff run for years, but they've fallen short due to defensive breakdowns at crucial moments. Adding a player of Hendrickson's caliber would help address that issue and give them a better chance to compete against the top teams in the MCC. The Cowboys' defense showed improvement last season, but they still struggled against elite offenses. In games where they faced high-powered passing attacks, their inability to generate consistent pressure was a glaring issue. When you look at the teams that have won Super Bowls in recent years, one common denominator is a dominant pass rush. The Kansas City Chiefs, Philadelphia Eagles, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers all had strong defensive lines that could take over games. If Dallas wants to join that group, they need to invest in their front seven. Trey Hendrickson isn't just a great pass rusher. He's also a high-motor player who brings intensity and energy to the field. That type of mentality is infectious and could elevate the entire Cowboys defense. Playing alongside someone like Micah Parsons would only make him better, as opposing offenses would have to pick their poison when deciding who to double-team. With Hendrickson and Parsons coming off the edge, quarterbacks would have very little time to operate, which would lead to more sacks, turnovers, and game-changing plays. Dallas has been linked to multiple defensive players this offseason, but Hendrickson stands out as one of the most intriguing options. His combination of production, experience, and upside makes him an ideal target for a team looking to take the next step. While nothing is official yet, the fact that the Cowboys are reportedly interested suggests that this is something worth keeping a close eye on. If the Cowboys are able to pull off this move, it would instantly make them one of the most dangerous defenses in the NFL. They already have a solid core, and adding Hendrickson would take them to the next level. It's been a long time since Dallas last won a Super Bowl, and Jerry Jones knows that his window to win another one is closing. Making a move like this would send a clear message that the Cowboys are all in on winning now. Of course, there are always risks involved with making a big trade. Hendrickson has been relatively durable throughout his career, but injuries are always a concern in the NFL. Dallas would also need to ensure that his playing style fits within their defensive scheme and that he can maintain his level of production in a new system. But when you look at the potential rewards, it's easy to see why this move makes sense. The next few weeks will be crucial in determining whether this trade becomes a reality. The Cowboys' front office will need to evaluate their options, negotiate with the Bengals, and make a decision on whether to pull the trigger. If they do, it could be one of the biggest moves of the offseason and a game-changer for Dallas. So Cowboys fans, what do you think? Should Dallas go all in and make a move for Trey Hendrickson? Would he be the missing piece that takes this defense to the next level? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Dallas Cowboys news and updates. Stay tuned because this offseason is just getting started, and there could be even bigger moves on the horizon.